Next up, we got the dumbest way to lose your boxing championship. Now, new little video, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing these more videos like this. So far, we've been kind of directed to all like the player goats and stuff like that, Mike Tyson and stuff. But we're gonna try to get more recent, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check out this. I don't know who this dude is, but if you want more videos like this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, you can comment down what players you want me to react to. I got y'all. So hey,
how does a boxer in his prime go from the heavyweight champion of the world to an inactive has-been in a single year? From knocking out the undefeated unified champ in the upset of the century to fighting only twice since 2019. Well, in the rematch, Anthony Joshua weighed in at a trim, disciplined 237 pounds, and Andy Ruiz weighed in with his shirt on. This was the moment I knew Ruiz was a one-hit wonder. After months of celebrating and casual training, he showed up in terrible shape.
Don't tell my coach.
Yeah, bro, like, what's going on? Now, I be seeing, it's a crazy thing, because, you know, I only know about boxing and stuff like that, or I really, I say, got into it because of UFC. All right, I started playing UFC around 2020. I started learning a little bit of the players and stuff like that. And I always see, like, heavyweight people will be, like, just fat. Like, let's be honest, they're fat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, I mean, I guess it don't matter, I guess, because if you sweet still, you can be fat, but I don't know, bro. Like, just looking at this picture right here.
And I knew Ruiz was a one-hit wonder. After months of celebrating and casual training, he showed up.
Like, look at this, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
In terrible shape.
Don't tell my coach.
The biggest fight of his life, and he was feeling embarrassed at weigh-ins.
Especially, too, bro. Like, honestly, bro, he looked like he could really cut my grass, bro, honestly. He, like, literally my lawnmower. Anyways, bro. Especially if you are boxing and UFC, MMA, anything like that, you would think you would want to be in good shape, right? Because, like, stamina, you know, it's just so many things. You're literally an athlete. So, it's still just throwing me off, bro, like.
The biggest fight of his life, and he was feeling embarrassed at weigh-ins. It's a classic cautionary tale, and unfortunately, Andy Ruiz is far from being the first, and he certainly won't be the last.
Shit.
The one-hit wonder is perhaps the most interesting and tragic character in boxing. For a brief moment in history, he shocks the world, becomes champion, and fundamentally challenges what we think we know about the sport. Money and fame enter the picture, and we see our newly crowned champion fly a little too close to the sun, only to collapse spectacularly and fade into obscurity. But how exactly do we define a one-hit wonder? Some champs get to defend their title once or twice, and some stay contenders until they retire. The first Joshua fight earned the Ring magazine's Upset of the Year, and that got me thinking. Going back to 1970, the Ring gave this award to the sport's most unlikely winners, the overlooked and underestimated. Fighters who shocked the world just like Ruiz. But taking a deeper look, it might spell trouble instead. Of every fighter to win Upset of the Year, 23 of them would go on to lose their immediate next fight. And for 23 of our underdogs, they would never touch a title again for the rest of their career. Roughly half failed to repeat their success, making it a complete coin toss. And this makes sense. Upsets are one.
That kind of really show you too, bro. If these people lose to these type of people, bro, it just be like, they honestly, all they training for is to fight you, bro. That's all they training for. They're trying to take your spot, especially too if you dealing with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? And they've been in the gym this whole time. So, I mean, like, and then, especially, too, on top of that, they never won a title again. Like, bro, you really can't even count that loss, bro, honestly.
Making it,
you know, prime versus they prime, you know who gonna win. Let's be honest.
Complete coin toss. And this makes sense. Upsets are won by the underrated, so after their coming out party, elite opposition usually brings them back down to earth. There's also the case of the rematch. 20 of these men had the opportunity to prove it wasn't luck the first time, but of those 20, only 6 were able to win again. Andy Ruiz was not one of those 6. So it seems that upset of the year can mean one of two things. You're a future Hall of Famer defying the odds, or you scored a lucky punch and your 15 minutes of fame is already ticking. Take for example the Rumble in the Jungle. Muhammad Ali was a 4-1 underdog against George Foreman, and even his own team feared for his life.
Why are you all looking so pale and scared? Act like you're going to a funeral. I'm the one fighting. George Foreman. You've been believing all that stuff you've been reading about how hard he hits. George Foreman knocked out Joe Frazier. He'll destroy the kid. The hell with George Foreman. When you get out here, if you're afraid, just smile. Just act like you're happy. I'm not going to win the fight if I went out thinking like you. George Foreman.
But Ali would employ the rope-a-dope.
Is it a movie? Is this a movie? It's gotta be a movie. It's like a movie. I've been trying to get on my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what movies, any good sports movies and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I need to check it out, bro. Especially about the GOATs.
I'm George Foreman.
But Ali would employ the rope-a-dope, tire out Big George, and ultimately knock him out to further solidify his greatness. Even though it was a major upset, Ali is the
look how bad it. Oh my god, they had no color.
Further solidify his greatness. Even though it was.
Like, I always wonder, bro, because people will be like, "Oh yeah, we had to watch TV with no color." How, bro? Like, I could never fathom you turn on the TV and everything is black and white, bro. Anybody out there who's witnessed TV only black and white? Actually, no, we can try to find something. Hold on, let's find something real quick. Let's try to find something. How do you even look this up? Black and white TV. I don't know. Back in the day, I mean, old, yeah, old. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. I see. Cuphead. Oh my god, this is where this from. This is where this from. No, hold on. I gotta let you see this. Wait. Yo. I think I've heard of Cuphead before. What the hell? No, it's actually insane. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's. Oh, this is a video game, right? This is a video game. Dang, that's crazy. Hey! Hold on, it's not bad though. It's not that bad really. Kind of look the same. It really looked the same whole time. Like, it don't really look too much different. Like, here we go. Okay. Alright. Hold on, let's try to find some TV real quick. Cause that's like a video game. I wanna see like how the shows look. Here we go. 40s and 50s and 60s. Oh my god. Yo. Bruh, this is crazy, yo. I've never seen this before. Alright, come on, get to it, buddy. Get to it. We ain't got all day.
Thanks, Dr. Gale. I thought you might like another installment for your book.
You have one so soon?
Right out of the oven.
Well, in that case, make yourself comfortable. You look as if you need a rest.
Oh, I got a good night's sleep after the fireworks were over.
More shooting, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit if you count in the holdup.
Okay.
Fortunately, I was there when the club was held up. You probably read about it in the morning papers.
Yeah, lone wolf job, they called it. Nice piece of work, too, till the lug got trigger happy and shot one of the citizens.
He deserved to be shot.
Why?
You could tell the acting back then, too. Like, you could tell they was just starting out acting, bro. Because you could tell, like, they still, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to be a good actor. But you could tell, like, they're acting. Nowadays, you could tell, like, people just, it's like a real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody just kind of they, like, secretly with a camera, but it's recording a conversation. But back then, you could tell, like, they're trying to act.
Yeah,
like the little awkward pauses.
It was a guy by the name of Jesse James. Salt for your egg, Mr. Drake?
This nigga eating an egg? Wait, hold on, bro. It ain't no way, bro, eating a raw egg in his hand? What the fuck is this, a fucking snack, buddy? I have never seen nobody do that. And then just put some, okay. All right, bro, yeah, okay.
a major upset, Ali is the furthest thing from a one-hit wonder because he was great before and continued to be great after this fight. In 2007, unknown flyweight Nonito Donaire broke onto the scene with a violent one-punch knockout over undefeated champion Vic Darchinyan. The Filipino Flash was awarded the Upset of the Year and instead of fading away, went on to become a 4-division world champ, scoring highlight reel knockouts, holding titles for 3 consecutive decades, and always fighting the best. Donaire is the perfect example of a young boxer defying the odds and staying at the elite level into his older age. In other words, not letting the success get to his head. Then you have someone like Marcos Maidana. I hesitate to call him a one-hit wonder because he had such a storied career before the Mayweather fights.
Oh wait, are they saying in a way is a one-hit wonder? Let me know, y'all. Is he a one-hit wonder?
Staying at the elite level, the perfect consecutive decades, and always fighting the best. Donaire is the perfect example of a young boxer defying the odds and staying at the elite level into his older age. In other words, not letting the success get to his head. Then you have someone like Marcos Maidana. I hesitate to call him a one-hit wonder because he had such a storied career before the Mayweather fights. And despite having good names on his resume, he lost his first 2 title shots. But Maidana would get his big break against Adrian Broner. You already know this story. Broner is the undefeated, loudmouth champion boxer. Maidana is the underrated, quiet puncher.
After I fuck him up December 14th, I can promise you this. It's gonna get ugly.
By Maidana, that sticks another right hand. Broner goes down for the first time in his career.
Now, honestly, bro.
Broner goes down for the first time in his career. The hook got Broner for the second time in the fight. Left hook chopping right hand. A left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs. Broner trying to hold on.
Well, Broner got humbled. He was a 5-1 favorite, and Maidana took his belt, won Upset of the Year, and set up a super fight against Floyd Mayweather. A fight he would lose but do well enough in to warrant a rematch. And after 2 fights against the face of boxing, he made enough money to retire. Sure, he only made $4.5 million to Mayweather's 64, but they don't call him money for nothing. So at 31 years
old, how did Mayweather make so much money? We watched the documentary.
Old with millions in his bank account, Maidana retired. He was champ for 1 year into Mayweather's 64, but they don't call him money for nothing. So at 31 years old with millions in his bank account, Maidana retired. He was champ for 4 months, made a boatload of money, and got out the game. Not quite a one-hit wonder, but something like it. Now for the sadder and much more common case. There is perhaps no greater example of a one-hit wonder than James Buster Douglas. The 42-1 underdog knocked out a prime Mike Tyson to the shock of the entire sporting world. Douglas was the new undisputed heavyweight champion, and after declining a rematch with Tyson, accepted Evander Holyfield for his first defense. Douglas arrived in Las Vegas as the man who conquered Tyson, but he wasn't the same fighter. He had the luxury villa at the Mirage and reportedly ate and drank everything under the sun leading up to the fight. The champ spent more time in the pool than in the gym. When fight night came around, he weighed in at a soft, pillowy 246, 15 pounds heavier than he had against Tyson. The fight was rough. He was slow to move around the ring and telegraphed his punches, leading to a 3rd round knockout. Douglas retired after the bout, and just like that, his 15 minutes of fame was up. He then ballooned to 400 pounds, suffered from diabetes, and enjoyed his money. Buster Douglas began 1990 as an unknown challenger, won the Undisputed Championship in February, celebrated a little too much, and was retired by October. After making $26 million in a single year, I don't blame him. So it's no secret why sudden unforeseen underdogs burn bright and then fizzle out. The great Marvin Hagler said it best. It's tough to get out of bed to do road work at 5 AM when you've been sleeping in silk pajamas. The same affliction that got Buster Douglas got Andy Ruiz. Training comes natural when you're the challenger, but when you're the champion, not so easy. In preparation for the rematch...
That's what you mean by silky pajamas. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
You're the challenger, but when you're the champion, not so easy. In preparation for the rematch, Joshua was locked in, training hard and sparring monsters. He lost his belts, so naturally he was hungry. Ruiz, on the other hand, showcased his lifestyle through daily vlogs. Leading up to the fight, he could be seen getting multiple haircuts a week, buying fast cars,
bro, shopping. DJ Khaled and shit, yo. Bro, whoever followed DJ Khaled on Snapchat, bro, DJ Khaled used to get a haircut every 3 days. I swear to God, every 3 days, bro. I was like, DJ Khaled, you just got a haircut 2 days ago. Why are you getting another? Nothing is wrong with your hair, bro. Shit ain't grew back that fast. Oh my God.
He could be seen getting multiple haircuts a week, buying fast cars, shopping, and of course, eating. Lots and lots of eating. He assured him train like one.
A lot of things was going on my play, you know.
So since the loss, what has Ruiz done to bounce back? Well, apart from getting knocked down by Chris Arreola and looking hittable against an ancient Luis Ortiz, not much. To be fair, he got the wins and put his hand speed on display, but after an incredible 2019, fighting only twice in the 5 years since is a shame. He fired the coach that made him champion, he couldn't keep up with the daily work ethic in Canelo's camp, and after pricing himself out of fights with Wilder and Fury, he's become an inactive shell of his former self. Many have called his discipline and motivation into question after noticing his lack of fights. After his first unsuccessful title challenge, he took 15 months off, and after the Joshua rematch, he was nowhere to be seen for a year and a half. Contrast this with AJ, who since losing twice to Usyk has rattled off 4 wins in 11 months, each more impressive than the last. Or Joseph Parker, who after getting brutally knocked out by Joe Joyce, has won 5 in a row to put himself back in title contention. At 34 years old, Ruiz is burning his prime years, and as other heavyweights continue to improve and strive for greatness, Ruiz is fading into irrelevance. In fact, every governing body and boxing publication has him outside of their top 10, where he was a mainstay just a few years ago. But beyond his inactivity and the inability to control his weight, the biggest shame about Andy Ruiz is all of the potential fights we missed out on. Discounting everything else, Ruiz is still an exciting fighter with an incredible story. A shorter, chubby inside fighter with fast hands that gets better after he gets hurt, he introduced much needed drama into a stagnant division that refused to fight each other. Just think of all the great matchups we were robbed of. Ruiz versus Wilder, Ruiz versus Zhang, the Parker rematch, the list goes on. When Andy Ruiz shows up in shape, he's one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. As a fan of boxing, I hope to see his ring return sooner than later. I just hope he hasn't priced himself out of the sport altogether. Remember when Ruiz ate this punch from Anthony Joshua?
The champ with the right hand.
Well, Francis Ngannou took the same exact cross. Both had just gotten up from the canvas, but the result was wildly different.
Oh, you see, I've been trying to look up, I don't know what the hell this nigga name is. But I've been trying to look up, I've been seeing him on UFC. Let me know if you want some videos on him. Hey!